interview I've been waiting for. Morgan and Morgan. Here you are, Morgan Freeman.
Yay!
My hour with the great Morgan Freeman, from Glory and Driving Miss Daisy to Invictus and Shawshank Redemption, his extraordinary 40-year career, his first proper love scene.
He gets up and plants one right on my lips. A good one, you know. And I was so surprised, that the reaction on my face was that Rob says it was priceless.
His very strong feelings about race and the state of his country.
Their stated policy, publicly stated, is to do whatever it takes to see to it that Obama only serves one term. Screw the country. We're going to do whatever we can to get this black man out of here.
And the Morgan Freeman you really don't know.
Play golf with one hand.
Really?
Yeah, I can drive a ball 180 yards.
This man can do just about anything. So I had to ask him to do me a personal favor.
I'm going to do this one more time, but after this, I get paid. Right? This is Piers Morgan Tonight.
Morgan Freeman is a man of great stature, a man of great talent, and as I've come to realize, he's also a great man of his word. A few months ago, he promised he'd join me in the studio face-to-face for a one-on-one interview. And here you are, Morgan Freeman.
Yay!
An actor keeping his word. I'm stunned.
Yeah. We won't talk about how it came about.
Well, I know it's got nothing to do with me. Everything to do with one of my very attractive booking team, right?
Yes. I must admit. The most stunning woman I've ever met.
Well, don't say that. It'll go to her head, please. Please don't say that. I also said, when I interviewed you down the line remotely by satellite, that you appeared to be remarkably useful for a man of your, let's be honest, fairly advanced years. And here you are in the flesh, and you're even more useful in the flesh. What is the secret of the Morgan Freeman age-defying process?
It's got to be genes, because I don't really do anything else. No, it's got to be the genetic structure.
Well, I have noticed, as you've been laughing, that you seem to have a new set of
I
natures.
have a new grill. And
Come here a little.
Yeah, that's...
They're perfect.
My teeth were moving. They were changing like by the week.
You've never, been under the sculptor's knife? Or
No. I'm afraid of knives and stuff like that.
You're frowning quite naturally. There's no sign of Botox.
But I've had those since I was a teenager. But I work out sometimes, I still try to keep nearly fit. And that's helpful. I'm terrified of losing muscle and bone. And if you don't work out, that's exactly what you're going to lose. You lose muscle and your bones start to shrivel. You get all kinds of things wrong with you. So I work out a little bit just because I'm very vain.
Are you vain?
Yes.
I remember your ex-wife saying that you weren't a narcissist, but you had a very big ego.
Well, no, I'm not a narcissist. I don't think I have that much of an ego. I really don't. But I studied dance for a long time in my 20s. And when I was studying dance, I remember my instructor saying, when you dance, he was saying, admire yourself. So I learned from that, yes, admire yourself. Because if you don't, then you don't really care that much how you look.
And also, if you're in the business where your appearance is part of your business, you have to be vain, and you have to have an ego. You have to walk on set and believe you're pretty good.
Yeah, right.
You exude that air, don't you?
Well, I try to, I just did a movie where I was a lady's love interest, and I don't think I've ever done that before.
You played a lady's love interest, finally?
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd ever played that kind of role.
Me either. But
what made you crumble?
Well, it came my way. And it just wait till I'm at this advanced stage.
You're 74 years old. I find that incredible to believe.
Well, I was born on June 1st in 1937, or so my mother tells me. And I believe her. She's never lied to me.
Tell me, let's rewind back to this love interest role.
Yeah. Well, it's the movie I did with Rob Reiner.
Did you like playing a romantic lead, finally?
Yes, I didn't think I would, but it was great fun. I was working with this wonderful actress, Virginia Madsen, and she was just delicious.
So have you finally performed your first love scene?
Kind of.
Yeah. How was that? I mean, you've made movies.
It was a big surprise to me. That's what it was. That's how it was. I didn't know that it was going to be a love scene.
This is fantastic. Talk me through it, Morgan. Come on. So finally, at 74, you made movies that have grossed $3 billion. You finally succumbed to a love scene. Talk me through it.
Well, we have this scene where we're talking together, and she's been off to have this, trying to get settled with her ex-husband. She has 3 daughters, and I've been babysitting for them while she was off in the city. And, she's supposed to get up and come and give me a kiss on the cheek, and instead she gets up and plants one right on my lips, a good one, and I was so surprised, that the reaction on my face was, from Rob says, it was priceless.
And what was going through your mind? I mean, do you think it's never too late for this kind of thing? Were you excited by it?
I was stunned. Really, I really was. Virginia's a really attractive lady, and we were doing fine in the scene, and then the whole movie was just going along.
So it was an unscripted assault on your
lips. It was an unscripted assault, and it changed the entire tenor of the movie.
I hope you did the gentlemanly thing and then responded with equal enthusiasm.
I did the best I could. Because it wasn't like we rehearsed it, It was just, she decided I'm doing this and got up and followed her muse, whatever it was at the time.
And where did things end here? I mean, where did it go?
Well, we don't know.
Jacuzzi scene? I mean, where are we going?
No, we had dream sequence. I dreamed of making love to her.
But you never actually got to do it?
No. No.
Is that a matter of bitter personal regret now?
I wouldn't say that. In my whole career, I don't think I've ever had an affair with an actress.
Have you not?
No.
That is extraordinary.
Yeah.
You've never had an affair with one of your actresses?
No.
How have you resisted the trap, well, not even trap, the pleasure, perhaps, that many of your colleagues have fallen into?
One of the things I think is that I just never need to live the part. If I'm supposed to be in love with an actress, I don't have to fall in love with her to play it, So I just never did it. I don't believe it. I don't think it's a good idea.
Why?
Well, at the end of the day, you're going to break up because you're going to go into another one, So it's just not really, I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea.
Because I've always felt with you, Morgan, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but I've always felt you're a natural ladies' man, in the sense that women really love you. The women I know who know you adore you. And you always seem to have a natural affinity around women. Would you accept that?
Yes. I absolutely adore women. I just do. I'm a mama's boy. I absolutely love women. But I also have an abiding respect for them. And I think that's what comes across more than, I'm not what you would call a ladies' man.
No.
I'm not a real big skirt chaser.
A small-time skirt chaser?
There is a secret I'll tell you after the show.
Go on, what's the secret?
Don't chase women.
Really?
They'll chase you.
Is that your strategy?
Yeah.
Does it work?
Works very well. I'm going to get in trouble for saying this because... explore this technique for me. So what is the technique of letting them chase you? How do you make yourself known as potentially available? Just don't do it. Don't, you meet a lady, you express to her how wonderful she looks or how you respond to the way she looks or whatever it is, and then go on about the business.
And does it ever fail?
They're curious, they're like horses in a pasture sometimes. You walk into a pasture and the horse sees you. He's coming over to investigate. And if you see a lady and you don't go, drooling all over her, she's going to want to know why.
So basically a lifetime of non-drooling has been a successful strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, it works fine.
Any other tips?
You need to have a large amount of respect for ladies. They respond very well to that.
How are you dealing with being a single man again after a long time married?
This has happened before. And what happens generally is that sort of like, oh, he's back. So then you're sort of at, you're in a good position, So now, ladies,
let's have a little, I think, much needed break while we both recover from this, and come back and talk to you about your early life in Mississippi. I like this quote you said. It was your goal to always leave Mississippi, which you achieved. I'm interested in why.
All right. Well,
after the break.